What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title, I recreated this Hot Cheeto inspired look. I remember I seen this look, I want to say maybe 3 years ago on Instagram. I wasn't sure who the artist was and I can't remember her name, but if you're watching this, I really love this and thank you. I remember the other day I was getting some Hot Cheetos and it just clicked to me. I was like, oh my god, I remember seeing this. Maybe I can recreate it again. And so I did. And honestly, it came out pretty good. You're gonna see later on in the video when I try to tint the eyeliner without scotch tape. It kind of goes a little bad, so I have to do it off camera. So please forgive me for this one, guys. So if you guys want to see how I recreated this Hot Cheeto inspired look, then keep on watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is priming my face, and of course I'm going to be taking my Laura Geller Spackle Mist and just let that shit settle. Then I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay Camouflage color corrector, and I'm just going to conceal my bags because I do not want them to show, and of course these redness underneath it, I don't want that to show either. And then just carefully blend it, as always. Now for foundation, I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible in shade number 103. This is a really nice matte foundation. I would always pick this up every time I would stop like at Target or Walmart because I'm always running out of this. When I'm not using my Maybelline, I'm using my L'Oreal Pro Matte. This is what I do. You guys don't have to do it, but I just get like the corner of it. This is my foundation, so I can do whatever I want with it. And I just pretty much dot it. And then of course you guys want to make sure that your beauty blender is damped. And go ahead and start blending. And for concealer, you guys know I'm always going to stay true to Tarte's Shape Tape Concealer. This is seriously the best concealer I've actually ever tried. It stays in place, it brightens up my under eye, and it even has a little applicator, so it makes it even easier because I know there's some concealers out there that don't have applicators, which is fine, but me personally, I much rather would prefer the applicator concealers. And then of course, you want to make sure you want to blend this right away because this is seriously like the toughest concealer out there. So this will dry out pretty quick if you don't blend right away. And then real quick, before I start rapidly blinking my eyes, I'm just going to go ahead and set my under eye with Laura Mercier's translucent powder. And I'm going to go ahead and just regularly set the face with what I normally set the face with. L'Oreal Pro Matte with Real Techniques powder brush. Now that my basic face is done, I can let her have her moment. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is of course my eyebrows. And you guys know I can never use any other eyebrow product than my Anastasia Beverly Hills. Alright guys, now that the eyebrows are done, now you can go ahead and set them with your brow gel. And of course I am taking the shade Chocolate from Anastasia as well and just setting them. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is contouring my face. And of course Tarte is my favorite cosmetics like ever. And I'm using their brush and their Tarteist contour palette. And honestly, like, this is seriously my go-to contour palette. And I think I have 6 contour palettes. And I use them, like, don't think I neglect my makeup. I try to use as much as I can. But Tarte Cosmetics usually sticks to me the most, and it's just my go-to for everything. That's why every time I go to Ulta or Sephora, the first thing I do is look at Tarte Cosmetics to see what they have. And I usually buy like at least one thing from them. Alright guys, I'm going to be contouring my nose with the Morphe G41 brush. And I actually subscribe to liveglam.com where they and Morphe have this thing where they send you brushes if you subscribe to them. For like 20 bucks a month you get $30 worth of brushes for 20 bucks. And I already paid upfront for the year. So you guys can do the math. And of course, go ahead and go back to the loose powder and start baking the face. And then of course you can just go ahead and dust the powder away so we can get onto the eye look, right? Alright guys, let's get into the eye look now. So I was pretty upset that none of my palettes that I have, and I have like a lot of eyeshadow palettes, not one of them have a yellow tone. So guys, please stay with me on this because for this look, I have to use a lot of different colors just for this eyeshadow look. I mean, someone name me a palette that has all the Hot Cheetos colors. I would very much appreciate it. So I was going to do yellow for like the shadow crease, but apparently I'm going to have to use gold, which is fine. So for the gold, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette. Shade 1987. And of course I'm going to be taking my Mikasa Beauty E300 brush and just going to go ahead and just apply it all over here. Alright, and the next shadow color, I'm going to be taking my Morphe 350 palette and I'm going to go ahead and take this sunset looking orange. Remember my last video, the sunset tutorial? And then apply it as well as where the gold is. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back to my Gwen Stefani palette and use the shade Punk for the inner crease. So guys, for the next color, obviously I'm going to have to find a red shade, but the closest one I found was from Makeup Geek and Manny MUA, the shade Mars. So first I'm going to be taking my Mikasa E230 brush, spray it with some setting spray, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up the color. It's like a purplish red, I think it's like a maroon, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that. I'm sorry guys. I'm actually going to try to see if there's a way I can make Kylie's liquid lip in Mary be the shadow. I'm pretty sure I can because I see everybody always use liquid lips as eyeshadows. Don't my eyes look tasty? I am going to be using eyeliner, so I pray to God that I do not fuck up my eyeshadow. I'm going to do this off camera, I'll be right back. Alright, now that the eyeliner is done, let's go ahead and put on some lashes. Basically, mascara, eyelash curler, everything is all by Tarte, so I don't even gotta waste my breath. Just gonna curl your lashes. I'm gonna be using the lashes, and this is called Center of Attention. Because you know, with this Hot Cheeto eye look, I'm trying to get this center of attention. You guys know that if you guys take really good care of your lashes, clean them, and try to not ruin them and stuff, you can use them multiple times. To think though, is that you gotta make sure that the glue you have works pretty good. And of course, eyelash glue. Honestly guys, I should make a full video of only using Tarte Cosmetics because like 70% of my everyday look is always by Tarte. Since these are my lashes, I can blow on them. But when you do other people's makeup, you want to wave them. Then of course guys, you want to make sure you place them on very, very carefully. After you applied your lashes, you want to add some mascara. Not only to define your lash, but also for your real lash and for your fake lash to connect with each other. Y'all see this? Yeah, I look like a snack, so eat me up. Alright guys, now we can go ahead and start finishing the bottom eyeshadow, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and added bottom liner as well. Of course it's from Tarte. Like I said, most of my makeup is from Tarte. No shame on that. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is adding on some highlighter. And I'm going to go ahead and take my Anastasia and Nicole Guerriero I'm gonna go ahead and go in shade Glow Getter. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just apply the highlighter. Alright guys, now to finalize this look, I'm gonna go ahead and use Jeffree Star Cosmetics Liquid Lip in shade Ho Ho Ho. This is from their Christmas collection, and of course everything from the limited edition stuff is no longer to be found. That's why we had to use the power of the internet to find dupes of it. So, let's go ahead and get going. Alright guys, to finalize the look, I'm going to go ahead and go back with my Laura Geller setting spray and just gotta make sure that this face is snatched. Alright guys, so this is my tutorial on how to create the Hot Cheetos inspired tutorial. And I really hope you guys do like me, and I really hope you really do like this look. If you do, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye guys.